In order to get the largest apartment possible, you're usually stuck settling for an old place in an even older building. But not today, because we're seeing a massive, fully renovated apartment with huge rooms, modern finishes, and the best part is the price. Because this 3-bedroom costs $2,500. And if 3 people split the rent, it's only $830 each. Not a bad commute from Lower Manhattan. Here we are at 125th Street, where you can get the local and the express, a knockoff chicken sandwich from McDonald's, or the real deal from Popeyes across the street. Except if it's closed for some reason. Best of all, this area where we got off is only 3 minutes away from the building, which is just down the street. And this area's got a bunch of stores and some pretty sweet street art. If you need an air conditioner, you can get one here. My last 2 air conditioners were from this place. It's been 3 years and they haven't fallen out. That looks pretty sweet. If this Dwayne Reed ever reopens, I hope they keep that. And next to that, we've got Amsterdam News. And apparently it's been around for about 100 years. I just asked someone. This restaurant has an amazing deal. Crab legs, $12. I can get behind that. And they've got ribs. If you move here, since that place is a block away, you should check it out. Awesome. This looks like a little pizza place. Next to the pizza place, you've got your local liquor store. Someone's gonna be happy that's there. On the corner, there's a little cafe. Look at all the outdoor seating they've got. And since this place is directly across the street from the building, you better be on your best behavior because you don't want to get kicked out. We're also right next to St. Nicholas Park. If you've never been here, it's actually pretty nice. If the only form of exercise you enjoy is the self-inflicted pain of jogging, come out here and torture yourself whenever you want. I'm telling you, being next to a park in New York, it's a good thing. Unfortunately, I overdressed. It's so cold in the morning and then it heats up by like 10 a.m. All right, let's go. This is great. You could have a cookout here. And there's also a kid's playground. Underrated, that's what I would call this. That right there is the building. Right here behind me. I just have to put in the gate code and we're in. What an awesome apartment. Look at all the sunlight coming in from these rooms. And each room has its own heating and AC. That's good. It looks like there's video intercom. You can have an HD view of your stalker or your Amazon delivery driver. Are they the same person? They could be. You see that skylight? This is the top floor. And will there be roof access? It looks like there is. Let me make sure I can get back in. This is awesome. Look at this, there's a keg that was turned into a grill. Over there's the park. This is the avenue. That's the cafe I warned you not to get kicked out of. That side faces the street, but it also wraps all the way around here to the back. If you wanted to have people over, this would not be a bad spot to do it. Now, I was told the building has laundry, but there's the front door and there's only 2 apartments per floor. Here's the second floor, same thing, just 2 apartments. And I went all the way up to the roof and I didn't see it, but there's 3 different agencies that can show you the apartments here and they're all saying it's here somewhere. I'm just not bright enough to find it, but if you have fun watching this, hit that thumbs up. YouTube cares about that, and subscribe. I don't want you to miss one of my apartment tours. I'll be so sad. Even sadder than missing out on the laundry location here. That's the front door, and this is the living space. This is pretty big, 16 feet 2 inches by 12 feet 11 inches. That right there is the perfect spot for a TV. And next to that, in the center of the room, you could have a big couch facing the wall. And next to the couch, you could have a dining table. There's not a lot of $2,500 3 bedrooms that'll give you a spot to sit and hang out with friends and to actually have a meal that's not at like a coffee table. But here you can do both, no problem. The kitchen here is really nice. Full-size fridge, dishwasher, massive oven, microwave, but there's no sink sprayer. That's kind of depressing for me personally, but I guess since there's a dishwasher, it's not the end of the world. And look at this, you've got 1, 2, 3 places to plug stuff in. And since this is a 3-bedroom, each of you gets to pick your favorite kitchen appliance and put it here, here, or here. Unless it's a Keurig, in which case your roommates might kick you out. Each bedroom here is really large. This first room, 11 feet 1 inch by 9 feet 4 inches. With 2 windows, this is the sunniest with the best view. There's also a closet, which is pretty big. I was able to fit inside, and I'm sure your clothes will too. If that's not enough storage, you could put something else right over here, or over here by the brick. By the brick is probably the best spot, because I'd put the bed lengthwise this way against the windows. Now, some people aren't gonna like the fact that this room has French doors. You could easily get some curtains or something for this to give yourself a little privacy. And the benefit of that is it keeps the living room nice and bright pretty much at all times. Here's the second room, which also has 2 windows. All right, this room's actually the biggest, 11 feet 1 inch by 11 feet 4 inches. View's pretty much the same as that first room, looking out at this other building's courtyard. Fun fact, that's a luxury building, and you can laugh at the people who overpaid to be your neighbor. Got a closet here as well. Not bad. Maybe it's a little smaller than the closet in the first room, but because this room itself is a little bigger, if you want to have a king-size bed, or if you want to fill this up with more storage than you could fit in that first spot, you'll be able to. Now, the third room is this guy right over here. It's a little bit less sunny than the other 2 rooms, and by less sunny, I think I mean that it's pretty dark. This one's 7 feet 10 inches by 12 feet 2 inches. This little alcove is perfect for a bed. There's also a closet behind the door. Let's open it up. Okay, not too bad. But since this room kind of has its own sleeping area, all that could be for storage. And if you end up blocking your view, who cares? I mean, let's face it, there's not a whole lot to look at, but that's good. This will be the quietest room. And for $800, I don't think this is a bad deal. Conveniently, there's also a hanger up here. I just noticed it. You could hang stuff right there against the brick wall. What you would hang up there, I'm not really sure about, but hey, it's a feature. Right over here, we've got the bathroom. I like how it's big and easy to move around. You've got a huge tub. Let's do the step test. Look at that. In, out, no problem. The sink's a little small, but it's big enough for both hands at once. And above it, you've got this really nice mirror. Now, under the sink, there's storage. Will we find free stuff? Doesn't look like it, but things are nice and clean. And if you want to know the truth about a place, always look inside the cabinets. And if you want a large, nice apartment that's not too expensive, this is it. Check out the video description. I'll put a link to the agent's contact info where you can get all your questions answered. And then pick another video, and I will see you in the next one.